over 100 plus episodes of The Blacklist. What is making this run so special for you, and what does it mean to achieve yet another milestone in your career?
100 episodes and counting, 113 or whatever it is now. The Blacklist represents the most of any show that I've ever done. There might be a play or two where I did, say, a couple hundred performances playing Malcolm X, for example, probably. But this is the longest job I've ever had, and it has given me a reason to be proud. I like the fact that we're part of this family that's a collaboration with NBC, Universal, and Sony. These are two big companies that are well regarded for good reason to do. You know, it's prestigious to be on a network show. There's not a whole lot left of them. You know, a lot of things are going out to cable things, and so to be, it's kind of like playing for the Yankees. Anyway. And it's tried and true. Obviously, its staying power speaks for itself. I think the fact that it has consistently sort of held viewership and that people binge us, you know, it's been both a stabilizing force. It's allowed me to have a life in New York with my wife, and which she loves New York, and that's where we met. I'm there 10 months out of the year or whatever. It gives you something to walk around with, you know, sense of pride and accomplishment that this show is viable. It's one of the very few shows that have lasted that long. Some obviously go on for 20 years or what have you, but this is great. And so I don't know what I would have done without it. It has afforded me an ability, I should say, to produce content of my own, to garner friends, relationships, connections on both coasts, and beyond just because of that. And so I would do the show for another 50 years. And because I'm fascinated by it, I think it's, I wonder who this guy is too, and I wonder why he's so interested in this lady, and I wonder about my guy, who am I? And so it gives you, it's an escape, it's a sanctuary. I consider the Blacklist my artistic and commercial sanctuary.
That's interesting. What can fans expect from the next season?
More of the same. You know, this is a great question, Jabal. I wonder what is coming. I have no idea what the Blacklist is. I haven't seen the script for for the first episode of season 6, which we will call 601. But I'm intrigued because we left off with a bang. The bones in that bag are the bones of the real Raymond Reddington. And this person has been going around for 30 years pretending to be Reddington for some reason. Why? Who is this person? And what will that portend for the people who've been caught up in the nest of Reddington? So I would imagine that we'll learn the answer to that question. It will probably be a surprising answer. I have no idea what the answer to that question is. I wonder is Cooper, who has known Reddington maybe longer than anybody else on the show. I mean, Cooper and Reddington go back before Elizabeth Keene probably was born. They were both in the Navy. Cooper as a kind of military police guy or something, and Reddington is training to be an admiral or something like a rear admiral, whatever he was, of some importance. Who are these guys? How do they know each other? And if that's not Raymond Reddington, do I know that? Or was he already pretending to be this? You know, so there's a whole big bunch of secrets out there. I believe the writers, we call them the Johns. Everybody who's in executive position on the show is named John. I wonder what they have in store, but I'm pretty sure they have an answer. And I have to also say that I'm going to miss Tom Keene. He's got his own show now over at NBC. He's great. Ryan Eggold, tremendous actor. And I miss my pal, the great Mr. Kaplan, who Susan Blumart plays, who is one of my oldest friends in the industry. I've known her going back to '92 when we did a movie called Guarding Tess together with the great Shirley MacLaine. So anyway, she was a great character, probably my favorite character on the show after Reddington. And it's fun. It's
Yeah.
delicious to be on the show and to not really know the answers to the questions.
That's not fair, though. I mean, I thought just the audience has to wait,
Yeah.
but you guys have a season finale and you have no clue what's going to happen next season. Like, what type of?
we weren't entirely sure that we were going to have a sixth season, but we had a good idea about it. But you never know in this industry, and you know they have to keep people interested. I wonder how they're going to resolve it when it's time to wrap it all up. But I love that. I really like not knowing, and I think that our fans like not knowing.